Hello viewers, I am Mariam Kamara and you're watching Jungle Online TV in our Sukita studios and it's the Woman Show. Salaamaaleykum mbokk yi maa ngi leen di nuyu ci seen tur ak seen santa man la Mariam Kamara nekkal leen fii ci biir Jungle Online TV ci suñu Sukita studios yi seen programme yi jigéen ñi la rek te tey am naa fi koo xam ne ku am solo la fii ci biir Gambia te nekk na ndaw boo xam ne mu ngi yëngu ci lii nga xam ne mooy miss nag suñ ko waxee mooy ñi dee wone seen rafetaay du ma def dara lu dul may ko rek mu saafu wanteeg yéen mu wax leen moom mooy kan laata ñoo dugg si waxtaan asalaamaaleykum.
Walaikum assalam, Mariama. Nuyu naa la. And I'm honored to be here. Di nuyu soppe Jungle Online TV. Di leen ne man la Majula Joof. ñu gën maa xamee si Jules loolu mooy suma nickname bi am nga nag nickname dafa siiw ñu bari duñ dee xam seen tur yi sax seen nickname lañ leen di xamee so maybe suma ñu ma dee déglu si radio bi Jules lañ ma xamee suñ ne Majula dinaa riir waaye maa ngi nuyu ñëpp ñuy seetaan TV bi right now di leen dalal si programme bi.
jërëjëf Majula si sa teew fii ci biir Jungle te itel nañu torop pour yow nga ñëw fii tey kontaan nañ torop ni nga ñëwee fii anyway I would want you to tell people more about yourself si ban school nga jàngee ak yooyu noonu.
Okay, man Bara laa juddoo foofu laa yoroo foofu laa defee most of my lifetime started nursery school at St. Matthews jógee fa dem SL Lower Basic School or SL Primary you could call it jógee fa dem Upper Basic School SL Upper Basic Bara SL Upper Basic School foofu laa dem jógee fa nag soog a jaala si Kombo ñëw Banjul laa mën a wax sax na really Kombo dugga St. Joseph Senior and that's where we met. Jógee St. Joseph Senior Secondary School ma dem Gambia College ma study art and science and then I taught for 1 year ma daw teaching field bi and then I went straight to the University of the Gambia and I studied journalism and digital media. Yes, so I'm a final year student about to graduate hopefully next convocation. Yeah, and I'm currently working as a part-time radio presenter at AfriSouth Radio. Yeah. So.
Anyway, Jules, one nga you ne yow presenter nga AfriSouth. Why are you wearing the crown? Do presenters wear crowns?
No. That's a very good question because people will be like, wow, is she impersonating? I'm not impersonating. I am a beauty queen. I'm well known in the pageant industry because I've made my marks. I've been into pageantry since about 18 years or so because I started very young. And of course I would call that young. I was just a teenager still. But then currently I am the Miss Freedom of Africa. I participated at a pageant in Kosovo and I won the Africa title. So that's my current title. And also this sash that I'm wearing is Magnificent Woman International. That's the MWI. I am the Gambia representative along with 2 others with their distinct titles as well. So also, I'm serving as the president of the Gambia Pageant Association, which I initiated. It is yet to be launched, but we are working towards it so we can, have things properly done in the pageant industry. But that's why you see me in a crown and a sash, so villain confused.
So anyway, Siban pageantry nga first take part. Which one is it?
First it was Miss St. Joseph's. That time Miss July 22nd be mung don dox so I participate at school level at St. Joseph's pour ma mëna represent St. Joseph's, but then I was second runner up, and then the first runner up ak Queen bi ñom ñoo demoon, so I did not get the chance to go to Miss July 22nd. So ma jóge fa dem Gambia College. I did not relent, ma participate that.
That was during Kinta's time?
No, Kinta was my senior.
Kinta
was my senior, yes. So, I went to Gambia College, I participated in Miss Gambia College, and then I was first runner-up. Fatsi, a friend of mine, was the queen. So, you then represent Gambia at the Miss July 22nd pageant. That was in 2015. So, we worked hand in hand, and we were both finalists. So, I was part of the 4 finalists. But then it was first the queen, the first runner-up, and the second runner-up. Those were the 3 titles that were given. So I was like the 4th, if 4th was being awarded. But fortunately for all of us, we were granted scholarships, and that was why I applied to the university straight away to study.
Oh, that's beautiful. Anyway, young madam, you've built this foundation, is for beauty pageants. lu tax ngeen defar that foundation.
Okay, the thing is, ñun mën naa fi Gambia lu bari du fi dee dox. It's the sad truth, I will say it. Lu bari du dee dox Gambia. Ñun suñ pageant industry bi moo gën a sad because dañ dee attend fii nii pageants, even first runner-up bi ak second runner-up bi pour ñu am sax prize given to them by the organizers is a problem. Always it's the winner who gets a prize, maybe a plot of land or a vehicle or some amount of cash.
Yeah.
Ñeneen ñi they're left behind after all the efforts, after all the money that they've put in it. So ñu xoolaat loolu noonu ñu ne maybe we can put a change to it. Another issue is danga gis ñu participate fii nii ñu jël first wala second wala third ñu mën a dem taxawali Gambia abroad in any other contest because we have thousands of pageants around the world that could be life-changing to these beauty queens or pageant kings. But then they're always limited financially. When it comes to support, we don't get it. Sadly, even from the heads of states, like I could say, the head of state, or let's say our government officials, they don't, or government offices, they don't help. So, let's take matters at our own hands. You form an association, maybe we'll be stronger when we are an association. Also, we can be organizing events that if we have a profit from, we can take that profit and help each other, go stand there, and represent Gambia and also do something for their lives.
But Fogolone, you could have been part of the Ministry of Arts and Culture.
We are part of them.
You were part of them.
So
what's happening?
I don't know. But whenever we go to the Ministry of Tourism, we're redirected back to National Center for Arts and Culture. And we go there, we lay our concerns, we write letters, we do whatever, but then we never get responses.
It seems they're not hearing you out.
They're not. Maybe they're hearing us, but they're not acting because the action is what we need.
They're not doing any effort like you guys would want them to do. Okay. Then yen lan nga fogg ne lolu ngeen mëna def to make this happen? Because yang ma won ne build get this association, but then you would need some external help pour ngeen gis ne li work na.
Yes.
So what
first,
do you need?
Association before it goes further, they need pour lifin ko register ko. We need to register it everywhere that it's supposed to be registered to be a well-recognized association and well-respected as well. We want for any opportunity that's coming into the Gambia for the pageant industry, mujar to our doors because we are the Gambia Pageant Association. We are the ones to support our representatives or winners to go represent Gambia out there with the support of the government. So but we've started working towards it though because last December, they organized a gala dinner and an award night ceremony. But then the turnout was not good because it was the first event. So a lot of money was lost and we did not even have any sponsor apart from Africell who gave us banners.
So where did you get that money from?
It was my money, I could say.
You used your money?
Yes, I used my own money and I partnered with the association. My entity is Dripping Milk Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
I have an entertainment group.
Yeah, I've been seeing that around.
Yeah, okay. So that's the entity that partnered with the Gambia Pageant Association to organize that event. So the profits can be used to send at least one or two abroad, whether, in other African countries or European countries or the States or anywhere else to go represent the Gambia. But at the end of the day, when the event failed, we couldn't even launch the association, talk less of sending one or two to go represent the Gambia. So
well, are you sure you've been knocking doors?
We have been knocking doors. There's nothing I haven't been doing. I've been writing proposals, dropping it at different potential sponsor companies or individuals, but nothing's been happening. Maybe they don't just value pageantry. Maybe let me I'm not saying this wrong, but
women are not being empowered, right?
Yeah, women are not being empowered, and you said it. Then they want to swing tar, but it's not only tar that we show. We show
beauty with brains.
Yes, we show our brains, we show our talents, we show what we're capable of doing, and above that, we talk about pertinent issues in society, like mixed miscarriages, poverty. We talk about teenage pregnancy. We talk about FGM. We talk about skin bleaching. We talk about so many important topics in society. So we are advocates ourselves because we term ourselves as role models. So we need to be fueled to be able to achieve our goals.
Yeah.
Or at least be where we want to be.
Jules, we need to go for a break. We need to quench our thirst. Then we'll come back. Guys, keep it luck. Don't touch the dial. Welcome back, viewers. Just to remind you that you're watching Jungle Online TV in our Sukata studios. And today in the studios, I have Miss Majula Joof, who is Miss Freedom Global. Or Miss Freedom Africa, sorry guys. You know, I wanted to give her the global, but I only hope she will earn it in the future.
Inshallah.
In the future. Anyway, we've been talking about some of the problems you've been having concerning maybe tickets or some of the events you organize and it doesn't turn out the way you wanted because you don't have sponsors or the bodies who are supposed to help you don't help you. And you also told me what you need in order to make that foundation work. But then, what would you say to the people out there who would want to help you, different from all those entities we've mentioned? What would you want from them? Like somebody like Mariam, you know she doesn't have money.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you want from Mariam?
What I would want from you is to be able to use your platform.
Yeah.
The media.
The media.
Yes, because it can channel us through to a potential help. So somebody else is out there, maybe the person is a fashion designer, a makeup artist, a photographer. We need those services. We need our pictures taken of us for our portfolios, and then we need outfits for our events, you know, our show-ups at anywhere. We need
a whole lot of
makeup artists to do our face to look good, you know. So anybody else out there, anyone is a potential help. We need those. So I would say for them to come on board because it's not like a one-way gain. We gain and they also gain.
Yeah.
Because if I sit here and say this dress is from Centaur Fashion, obviously a fan out there will take a stroll to Centaur Fashion and get this dress. So that's a plus to him, and also he has helped me with an outfit.
Yeah.
So that's all about it.
But anyway, you've also mentioned that you struggle within the Gambia. All in all, that's what I understand. So what if you were out there? What happens then?
Well,
if you're not getting support from your own country, then how would it be outside, out of your country?
I think that's the reason why most of the youth in the Gambia are actually yearning or killing themselves to leave this country because they believe there are better opportunities out there, and that's the fact. Fine, we can do it here, we can be successful here, but only if you have the means, only if you have the help.
Wow.
But if you don't, there's no way you're going to make it in this country. It's not possible, especially women who are the marginalized group. Because fine, when we say pageantry, mostly it's women and ladies we're talking about.
Yeah, sure.
The men are just a small fraction of it now. It's just now that we see male pageants in the Gambia, but forever it's been only women, ladies.
Yeah, sure.
They should not think that it's a matter of objectifying our bodies or showing how beautiful we are, but actually doing something we're passionate about, hoping to get something beneficial from it.
So, have somebody ever tried to abuse you, be it here or out of the Gambia or any other beauty queen? Just because they want to be out there, they want to be on the platform to showcase their talent and other stuff.
I don't understand.
Like, have you ever been through something like abuse because you want to join a competition or you are at a competition and they felt that you shouldn't be there, so you have to go through an abuse sort of in order to
I've
gain
not
your
been
position?
through abuse because I wanted to participate. No, I haven't. And no one has ever tried to make use of me for me to get anything in the pageant industry. But I do know for a fact that there are some predators in the industry. Maybe some pose as judges, some pose as trainers, some pose as pageant organizers who take advantage of the girls because they promise them that you would win my pageant. If you do this, you will win the pageant. If you are a judge, you can influence someone that he or she can win the pageant, and then you can make use of the person. It's happening, just that it has not happened to me, or no one has ever told me about it, but I do know for a fact that it does happen.
It does happen.
It does happen, yeah.
So, you've told me that you've traveled out of the country to, do pageantry somewhere else different from the Gambia. How is it like? How do they treat you?
I felt good about it because for the first time, I was celebrated. Fine. Back home, I would hear Black Beauty, your color is nice, you like Kavagi. But then I felt like I wouldn't be good enough when I went to the outside world because we have light-skinned people there. So being at a pageant and being celebrated for who I am, for how I look, was amazing. It was a very thrilling feeling for me. I was like, okay, so I could be whatever I want to do. I could be whatever I want to be. I could be anywhere in the world and still be me and still remain me. I don't have to pose as anyone else. I don't have to change my skin for anything. This skin tone is being celebrated elsewhere. So why would I ever think about changing my skin tone? I fit in. So that was just an amazing feeling.
So what's your proudest accomplishment in this journey?
Well, if you ask me, I would say I've not achieved much great things, but the little I've achieved along the way, I do appreciate them because step by step will take you somewhere greater. But yes, I was able to represent the Gambia and emerge victorious, which I am proud of. Even if my country is not proud of it, I am.
Okay, speaking of that, have you been celebrated? Like, have you received what you were supposed to receive as a beauty queen after contesting for your country?
No. The only thing that was done for me was my friends and my family members and some media houses coming to the airport to welcome me. And those media houses were contacted. And that was why they came, not because they were away and they came on their own. So yes, I was celebrated back at the airport when I just came back, and that was it. I went to a few interviews and then I was hoping that, you know, the right authorities will see me and maybe welcome me, at least congratulate me for my achievement, you know. Maybe even a post would have been enough, but nothing was done. So I would say I celebrated myself, my loved ones, and some media houses celebrated me. That was all.
Like, it's the same trend as usual.
Yeah.
No recognition, no nothing.
No,
well,
nothing.
I felt that should be changed. It should be changed. Anyway, aside from all the trophies you got and everything, we both know that you're doing something else different from pageantry. So how do you manage it? How do you manage to balance both careers?
Well, my work is part-time, so it enables me a whole lot of time to do so many other things. I'm also into event decoration. I do that. My entity is called Drippin' Mel Decors. It can be found on TikTok, Instagram, you know, and other social media pages. So I do decorations for parties, weddings, and all that. And do my radio presenting part-time, also the pageantry business.
But don't you think there could be a day all of those stuffs could collide?
Yes.
What do? You take permission from work, or what do you do?
No. Work is part-time, so it's not always.
No, I know it's part-time, but then in that part-time, there must be a time, isn't it? So what if that time collides with...
Well, I have a very understanding boss, Sir Supamanjaisi. He's very understanding, and he always wants his staff to be bigger and better than him. He always pushes us to be our better selves, our best versions. So whatever it is that you're up to, he supports you in every way that he can. So that enables me to, you know, juggle work with so many other things as well.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jules, tell me, I want to ask you a question.
All right.
If you were given a whole day to do whatever you feel like doing, and nobody is going to ask you for anything, nobody is going to scold you, it's just Jules. Defal lula neex. You know that, isn't it? Defal lula neex. What will you do?
Well, defal lula neex boobu su nekkee ànd na ak xaalis nga ne ma defal lula neex. Obviously, I would invest it in something.
Su dee amul xaalis nag.
Okay, su nekkee amul xaalis and you want me to do whatever I want to do, if I have the means, maybe I will take myself out, eat out, you know, go to a beautiful, nice place, be alone, meditate, you know, strategize on how to move forward. I think that's what I would do in a day. Just feel free, have fun, meditate, strategize, you know, enjoy myself. Because I feel like sometimes I work so hard that I barely have time for anything else, even family. So I would need that kind of day.
Really?
Yes.
But is there somebody who's going to do that for you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Is someone going to take... Is someone
going to take Jules out?
I don't know. Maybe Pals will take me out.
Paos? Oh no. Okay. Anyway, Jules. Anyway, Jules. You want to tell me there's nobody?
Oh, so that was your indirect way of asking me if I have a man behind me or beside me, helping me.
Yeah, you know, beauty queens are always okay, so there must be somebody on the pipeline.
Yes, there's someone. Actually, he's trying to put a ring on my finger.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Guys, soon, I'll soon have a wedding. So look, I got to start preparing what I'll wear for the wedding and the shoes I'll be wearing and the earrings.
Hopefully. Yeah. So, there's this phobia that once you're married or once you have a child, you can no longer participate in pageants. Okay. That's false actually, because even Miss Wall allows married people or with kids, some ladies with kids to participate.
Really?
So ladies out there, there's nothing in the world that is stopping you from being who you want to be. You can participate at pageants whether you're married or not, whether you have a child or not. Kudos to yourselves.
Anyway, Jules, okay, aside from being a beauty pageant, working with AfriCell, and then working as somebody who does party decors, do you have any other thing you do?
Yes, I do hairs.
You do hairs as well?
My hands are crafty, so I have a way with little crafts, small crafts. Sometimes I make bracelets. Oh. I sell them, Sometimes I make gifts, like gifts that I can give you on your birthday, or on your anniversary, and I sell them most especially on Valentine's, or for example, World Girlfriend Day. So
really?
Yes, sometimes when I find time, I make crafts and I sell them apart from decorating. Yes, and I do hairs, but I don't do that for money. I don't do the hairs for money. I must do it for family.
For family?
For family, yes.
Okay. So how is your relationship like with your family? Are they supportive or?
Yes. Initially, the first time I participated in a pageant, my mom was like, oh, so Miss nga buga def sa whole life. That was her reaction. Miss nga buga def sa whole life. I only did it for once. I'm like, woman, I only did this for once. And nga ma ne li la buga def sama aduna legi. That did not even come the second time I did it. But then the second time I did it, that was the Miss July 22nd college version, which led me straight to the national version organized by the then president, which earned me a scholarship. So she was happy about it. She then realized that it's not only about beauty. It's about the brain and also opportunities out there. So she was supportive.
So what about Dad?
What about?
Was he okay with it?
Yeah, she was okay then. After Miss July 22nd, my mom was okay with me participating at pageants.
How about your father? He was okay?
Yes, my dad too is. Of course, if he wasn't, he was going to tell me, but he didn't tell me. And when I was going to Kosovo, he did give me an amount of money to support myself.
Really?
So yes, that's a supportive father. If he's not supportive, he wouldn't give me a dime to go.
Wow, that's beautiful. Anyway, like for the first time you took part in pageantry and you had to come out with a prize, how do you feel within yourself?
Okay, I was never the teen girl. I was never the tall girl. I was the short, kind of plumpy person. So participating at a pageant and winning was a life-changing experience. I became more appreciative of myself and my body. I was like, okay, I don't need to be fair at all.
And I don't need to be
tall. I don't need to be thin. No need for going to, no need to go on a diet.
Starving myself.
Yeah, I don't have to do all these things. All I have to do is appreciate myself, love myself, have self-confidence, and go and portray myself in the best possible way to win. Also use my brains and my talents, which God has blessed me with. So, yes.
Anyway, Jules, I think we've almost come to the end of the program. But then I want to ask you one thing. Do you have any projects on the pipeline? What do we expect from Jules?
Yes. Jules is going to organize a kids pageant this summer. I want to do something for the kids because I've seen my little ones idling at home, not doing anything but going to summer classes only. So I've decided to have, because I make sure that I stick on the path that I am passionate about, something within my domain. I don't go and do something else because somebody else is doing it. It's pageantry that I love. It's arts that I love, so I stick within my domain. So I'm going to organize a pageant. Last December, I organized a gala dinner and an award night ceremony. And this summer, I'm having a kids pageant for the kids. And it's going to be every year, so the kids can have something they call their own. When I came here, I met some kids, this media house. I met some kids here, and they were so happy to see a miss. They were like, wow, you're miss nga, fan nga di miss? Yo kena ya ñew. Man dama bëgg miss, you know, and I was like, wow, you see, I want to have a kids pageant, and there's a kid here that says she would love to do it. So you see, there are so many kids out there that would want to be beauty queens, but they think it is too early for them to start now. Well, it's not too early for kids to start now because even babies are going on pageants. So what?
Really?
Yes.
Babies on pageants?
Yes, there are baby pageants. There are baby pageants around. You'll be surprised.
Really?
And there are international kid pageants as well, ones in Dubai, in other countries.
Wow.
So hopefully if a child wins here, we'll be able to have some money to send that child over to Dubai or anywhere else to go represent the Gambia.
This is bigger than what we thought it is anyway. Yeah. So who do you have to greet out there, you know, before saying goodbye to the guys? Maybe you would want to say something to somebody, you know. Yes.
My mom, she's been my biggest backbone. Even though it was rough at the start, she didn't support it. But then she realized what she was missing out on, and she came on board. And when she came, she was fully in it. My little sisters who adore me, who I'm a role model to, who see me as a role model. So yes, I'm saying hi to them. My dad has been my hero and my rock. He's also a legend. Let me brag a little bit about him. He's the coach of Fortune FC, which is a first division team. So way to go, Dad. I'm proud of my family members.
That's a kudos to him.
Yes, that's a kudos to him. He's also a rock to me. He's been very supportive. I do thank my mom and dad for putting me through education. I mean, it's the reason why I am here today, because I'm able to express myself. That's why I'm able to sit here with you to talk to the masses out there. So anywhere that we have a lady or a young woman out there and you're learning, please just grab it like this. Don't let marriage
pull you down,
make you drop out of school. Don't let a baby make you drop out of school. Whatever hurdles that come your way, just know that you're going to overcome it and just move on with your life. It's never too late to continue or to start again.
That's what I believe in.
Yes.
That's what I believe in. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it cannot stop you.
No.
And it shouldn't stop you.
It shouldn't.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming, Majula. I really appreciate it. I'm honored. Anyway, guys, that was Miss Majula Joof. She's a beauty queen and she's Miss Freedom Africa. I didn't make a mistake this time.
No.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Just a short reminder that you were watching Jungle Online TV, and I am your host, Mariam Kamara. And thanks for watching. In case we said anything that you don't like or we've done any mistake which you don't like, we are saying sorry. Sorry sir or sorry ma. Mbokk yi jërëjëf rek ci seen seetaan bu rafet di leen wax ne man la Mariam Kamara nekkal leen fii ci Jungle Online TV ci programme yi jigéen ñi. Ma amoon fi rek kii di Miss Majula Joof di Miss Freedom Africa. Mu nekk ndaw boo xam ne xarañ na torop si li nga xam ne mooy beauty pageant di leen wax ne jërëjëf ba beneen bés bu bu leen fàtte pour like suñu programme yi ba pare bu leen fàtte pour subscribe leen ndax nit ñi ñëw ngeen won seen xarit yi ak seen am di jàmm yi nekk si kër bi ñoom tam ñu mun a subscribe jërëjëf